I am Laura. I'm a businesswoman and a mom. Yeah, founder of Laura Beauty, fashion enthusiast, happy person generally. I wrote a book. It was so good that it bought me my first house and got me a very
Wow.
expensive car. I don't think I've made any financial mistake like I've made this year. Two financial mistakes. Yes, too many businesses you can do without your money.
Without your money.
If you're going to go into business now,
Yes.
and you have some sort of fame, I don't advise you to do business with your money. You're gonna fail. If you have a very good business or very good business idea,
Okay.
and there are so many companies funding business, and
Yes.
there are
Yes.
plenty online.
How
Even the federal government is funding businesses. Have a team.
have a
I
team.
don't think I've mentioned that, but have a team. But please make your team young.
Yeah. So I am Fresh Kida, and
Hi, Fresh Kidda.
for those that don't know, who am I with today?
I am Laura. I'm a businesswoman and a mom,
Okay.
and yeah, founder of Laura Beauty, fashion enthusiast, happy person generally. Man, I'm good.
Okay. As a successful multi-millionaire media influencer and an entrepreneur, how long have you been doing this for?
I've been in business. Well, I've been in this business for 5 years.
5 years.
Prior to this, I've had like different businesses. I ran a clothing store. I wrote a book.
You wrote a book.
Yes, I wrote a
What's
book,
the title?
How to Make Money on Instagram. That was
Wow.
2017. That was the first breakthrough I had was success. The
Success.
word success because
Okay.
my book sold out and I made a lot of money in
Wow.
2017 when
What's the
we were still
figure?
in primary school.
What's the figure?
I wouldn't put a figure to it, but it was so good that it bought me my first house and got me a very
Wow.
expensive car in 2017.
Wow.
It was good. It was very good.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
So on your journey to achievement, there are
Mm,
days of temporary defeat and setbacks.
mm.
So what's the lowest moment you've been on your journey to finding success?
It's been this year.
This year.
Well,
Tell me about it.
it's been this year. I should have invested in something in January. I
Okay.
didn't. That's one of my biggest regrets this year. I don't think I've made any financial mistake like I've made this year. Two financial mistakes. January I was supposed to invest in something, and I didn't.
Okay.
And in November it's huge, a huge market, but I didn't believe in it until and now it's very expensive to invest in. And
Oh,
then there's another mistake I did. I invested in a wrong business.
in the wrong business.
Yes,
What's that
that
about?
that almost ruined me financially. Yeah, it
Financially.
was it was it was the right business, but wrong move because I bought some things to sell that I couldn't sell. It was
Oh,
just I was stuck, and I'm somebody that would never sell any bad product. I bought products that were substandard and I couldn't sell them. So I have them, I can't sell them because it's not good for my business,
oh,
and my money's gone.
so bad. How do you feel? How do you feel in those moments? How do you feel
Crazy.
exactly? So there are a lot of people in that moment right now in their own career.
Mm,
So they are in place of destitute and in place of lost hope.
mhm.
How did you transition? How did you find success even with that? And how did you like flip the switch?
This too shall pass. No matter how bad it is, this too shall pass. Because again, when it happened, I was like, oh, I lost so much money. And I'm smiling right now because it will pass.
It will
And you
pass.
gotta move beyond your failures because, my darling, you're gonna fail again.
You are
So
going to fail again.
imagine, getting stuck in one failure. And there are more failures coming your way.
Wow.
So you are gonna fail again. So
Together.
get up and just leave.
Wow, that's amazing. So, to me personally, life is said to be discovery. So, what is your own greatest discovery in life
Um, what would that be? I'm still discovering, but what would that be
so
uh,
far?
so far? Uh, oh yeah, in business, I'll speak in terms of business.
In
In
business,
business,
yes,
that discovering that there's too many businesses you can do without your money.
without your money.
Yeah, I don't. Again, if you're going to go into business now
Yes.
and you have some sort of fame, I don't advise you to do business with your money. You're gonna fail in
Uh,
Nigeria.
can you please just expand
You're
to it?
gonna
Yes,
yeah. You have 99% chance of failing if you do business yourself with your money.
with
That's
your money in Nigeria.
self-funding, especially if you're a celebrity.
How do you get the funding?
Self-funded businesses for celebrities will fail. Again, you have yourself to think about. You have expensive lifestyle, very expensive lifestyle, and it means you're putting so much of your money. In fact, it means you're putting 100% of your money into business. And imagine if you put 100% of your money into business and you're a celebrity, you probably don't have the kind of car you want. You probably don't live in the kind of house you want. You probably don't have the kind of lifestyle you want because you have invested all your money in this business. And then you're frustrated at some point because again you're gonna lose money, you're gonna fail to
Yeah.
win, you're gonna succeed to fail. Just it's never it's not a direct thing. You're always gonna have moments that you're like, where's my money?
Oh,
So again, my advice is do not self-fund your business. You are big
as a
enough as a
celebrity,
celebrity, you are big enough to
get
have
funds.
investors.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. So I want you to give out a blueprint to a youngster that is just starting out as an entrepreneur and even in the online
Hmm,
space to that guarantees them success in
hmm,
the field.
hmm.
So can you just give out a blueprint to the viewers?
So again, have failure in the back of your mind.
Okay,
I'm not saying you're gonna fail, but have failure in the back of your mind
okay,
and get up.
okay.
You're gonna fail, you're gonna get up and do it. And again, do not, if something doesn't work or if something is not working,
Yeah,
don't dwell on it.
don't dwell on it.
No. Move to the next one.
Okay,
Again, how you know how they tell us, oh yeah, be persistent with this, with that. It's common sense. We are in the AI
uh,
years. There's no need wasting your time on a business or something that's not working.
okay.
Relationship or business, whatever. If it's not
Just
working,
move
there's
on.
no, you know how they tell us, oh, you be patient. No, not this generation. You will know what will work. Imagine bringing out a product and you can't, you haven't sold. So
Wow.
I want to do it. I want to put more money. You're gonna fail.
So wait, I think you have a lot of experience in this business. What's your like greatest business like you learned in a very hard way in the business?
That I shouldn't have funded
Yes,
my business with my money.
that's it.
Yeah.
That you should have
I know
seek
better
funding.
now. Yes, I know
Oh,
better. So again, if you have a very good business or very good business idea,
okay.
and there are um, um, so many companies funding businesses, so many companies investing in businesses. Try
Okay.
as much as possible, especially if you're young, because they don't send us anymore. But if you're young, please go and look for investors, and there are
Investors.
plenty online.
How
Even the federal government is funding businesses.
for real? I'm just sharing that.
Lagos
I'm
State
just
government is funny. It's online. It's just that we Nigerians we don't. I didn't know until
yeah,
recently. So
exactly.
there are so many places. Just Google it. Look for
Okay.
people who are looking for how to fund businesses. So many. Google does it. Facebook does. Everybody. Then if you have a good idea, because they're not funding all businesses. They're
Okay.
funding businesses with very good ideas and businesses that might work.
That
And
might
try
work.
as much as possible to use AI.
Wow. Yeah, so after all these milestones, you have another definition to success, or it still remains the same to what you are back then.
Well, there's definition. The thing is, it's when it comes to success, you don't know it all.
You don't know it
You,
all.
you don't know it all. You don't know it all. You don't know what will work. You don't know what won't work. It's just that you just again have a team.
Have a
I
team.
don't think I've mentioned that, but have a team. But please make your team young.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And I want you to lastly give out your best word of motivation and word of advice to just round this up.
Okay. So in 2025 and beyond, just do you. Do as much as you can do and then rest. You need
Yeah.
to rest. You need to rest.
Rest.
You need to rest. Because again, we before now we used to live in the age where you work, work, and work, and work, and then you're like, what am I achieving? You see people working for 48 hours, 24 hours, and they don't have money.
Just put in your
Use
best
your
and
head.
rest.
Use your head. Once it's not working, move to the next one. You will find eventually you find what works.
Wow. Thank you so much, Laura.
You're welcome.
You got a really great advice, and thank you
So
for your time, actually.
thank you for
And
having me.
this is Laura Ikeji, a very big. I'm motivated and inspired by her, actually. Like a female pushing boundaries and pushing limits. It's really a great thing in this
Thank you for
generation.
having me.
And thank you for like inspiring the younger generations
Thank you
also.
so much.